Well, hello from the Hockey World Cup in Bhubaneswar. I'm here today with Frank Uijlenbroek, one of the top hockey photographers who's been around since 1997. Frank, your first game. Well, let's talk about that really. How far along has the game moved since 1997 to today? What have been the biggest changes since you first started out back then?
Well, I should say the speed of the game that's increased a lot. Pitches are faster, the players need to be faster, and amount of matches and events which increase a lot. In those days we had the Champions Trophy and a World Cup once in the 4 years, or a Euro once in the 4 years. Now we have Pro League matches, World Cup once in the 2 years. The indoor is increased also a lot. We have in the winter so many indoor tournaments that I'm busy now for almost every week in the winter.
Is that a good thing? I mean, you probably have barely time to go home.
Well, for me it's a good thing. I don't know if it's a good thing for the hockey, for the players. I mean, you see that the squads are bigger than in earlier years. Most teams have 40 players, so they can change a lot. I think that's necessary, but well, I'm not the expert. The coaches and stuff knows better. But like I said, for me it's brilliant because I have much more work than ever.
Now, you've obviously seen a lot of great players over your time. Who've been the sort of standout players that you love to photograph?
Yeah, well, one of my favorite was Maurice Fürster in earlier years because he was so passionate as a hockey player, and this passion you could see in his face, in the game, in his total body was top sport, and coaching his players, his team and himself to more than 100%, and that's what I like to caption. That's exactly what I'm trying to do always.
I mean, not every game obviously brings out a good photograph, and some games, you don't see them. But what makes a good image, and how to position yourself? What are sort of some tips to try and get the best out of yourself from a hockey game?
Well, to be honest, I'm not always lucky enough. It's not. I'm not always make the best picture in every match. I always have to search for the way players move around, and the one team is better to caption than the other team. For instance, the Dutch team are a little bit Czech players. The ball is going side to side, backwards, forwards. The moment for photographer is very short to make a good picture. It's like a goalkeeper who's doing nothing the whole match and must get an action at the right moment. It's hard to tell. I'm watching and watching and watching. I watch through my camera, try to find the players when they solo into the D. I keep on following them and push the bottom as much as possible, and not 30 images per second because that's a video. That's not our style. But try to caption this one moment. Yeah, it's a talent with luck.
Well, you've clearly watched a lot of hockey this World Cup. I'm going to put you on the spot. Who's your title favourite?
My total favourite in hockey? You mean player?
In the World Cup.
In the World Cup, at that moment. Ooh, hard to tell. It's not impossible that the Netherlands will come too very far, to be honest. Young team. England is doing very well. Certainly a medal candidate. At the moment, I think England and the Netherlands are making a good chance to be champion. Yes.
So an England-Netherlands final, who will win?
Netherlands.
Thanks, Frank.
Welcome.